In this video, we're diving into how to use Hiver's AI drafts and rules to reply faster in Gmail. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you streamline your workflow and spend less time buried in email. Now, if your inbox feels like a never-ending to-do list, you're not alone. Customer service teams and busy professionals often spend hours crafting responses, triaging messages, and making sure nothing slips through the cracks. Hiver, a tool built on top of Gmail, brings collaboration and artificial intelligence to your inbox so you can handle messages more efficiently. Today we'll explore how Hiver's AI suggested responses work, how to create rules that automatically tag and route emails, and how to customize templates to fit your tone. By the end of this video, you'll have a practical process for setting up Hiver, using its AI features responsibly, and maintaining a human touch in your replies. Ready to get your time back? Let's get started. Why use Hiver's AI drafts? So emails are the lifeblood of many businesses, but writing them can be repetitive. So think about the number of times that you've answered the same question about a refund policy or appointment rescheduling. Hiver's AI drafts aim to remove the repetition by generating suggested replies based on the context of the conversation. So instead of starting from a blank page, you can insert a draft, make a few edits, and hit send. This reduces response times, maintains consistency across your team, and frees you up to focus on complex issues. Hiver's AI drafts are powered by machine learning models, trained to understand common customer service scenarios. They analyze the entire email thread, including tone and intent, to propose a response that fits the situation. Of course, AI isn't perfect. Its suggestions are starting points that you review and customize. This combination of speed and human oversight makes it easier to provide helpful, professional replies without sounding robotic. It also helps new team members learn how to respond by providing examples. So if you want to get started with Hiver, we've got a link for you down in the description below. Just click on that link and it'll bring you to this page right here where you can go ahead and get started with a free trial, no credit card needed. So just click the link down below in the description to get started with Hiver and follow along with the rest of this video. Setting up Hiver in Gmail. Now, before you can use Hiver's AI features, you need to install and configure Hiver. So start by clicking the link down below in the description to sign up for an account. After you've created an account, follow the instructions to integrate Hiver with your Gmail. It's super easy and it takes like 1 minute. This usually involves granting the Hiver app permission to access your inbox so it can manage labels, drafts, and notes. Once connected, you'll notice new labels and a sidebar in Gmail that provides access to Hiver features. Next, invite your team members if you're using Hiver for a shared mailbox. Hiver allows multiple people to manage the same email address without forwarding messages or sharing passwords. Team members can see who is working on which email, leave private notes, and assign conversations. So once you go ahead and click the link down below in the description to get started and you go ahead and log in, this is what Hiver looks like. So I've got my regular Gmail inbox up here, but then down below that, before the rest of my labels and everything, we've got this Hiver section here. So this section is Hiver. This shared inbox is my own personal shared inbox. This is the demo inbox that came with the installation, and you can see the different folders and whatnot that it creates down here below. Set up roles and permissions so that only certain users can modify rules or templates. Taking a few minutes to organize your team in Hiver ensures smooth collaboration down the road. Finally, explore the settings panel. Here you can customize notification preferences, set business hours, and enable features like collision detection, which alerts you if someone else is replying to the same email. So to get to the Hiver settings, here we are inside of Gmail. Look for this Hiver button right here, and this is where we can come to my settings, and this is where you can change basic settings. We've got different channel notifications, sender settings, and if we come back up here and go to admin panel, this is where we get the full settings list. Familiarizing yourself with these settings will help you tailor Hiver to your workflow. Understanding AI suggested responses. Now, one thing to know about the AI suggested responses is that at the time of recording this, AI suggested responses is currently only available as part of an early access program. So to enable it for your account, contact support at hiverhq.com. Now, with that out of the way, with Hiver installed, you can open a conversation in your shared inbox. On the right side of the Gmail Compose window, you'll see Hiver's AI suggested response panel in the Hiver window panel. So inside of my Gmail app, I can bring up any email with Hiver installed, and this is that panel over here that I'm talking about. This is where you'll see those AI suggested responses when you go ahead and reach out to Hiver. So when you click on a message, Hiver analyzes summarizes the context and generates one or more response options. The suggestions include the main points that you need to address, structured in a professional tone. So read through the options and pick the one that best fits. You can edit the text before sending or combine parts from multiple suggestions. It's important to remember that AI suggestions are just that, suggestions. They may occasionally miss nuances or include information that you don't want to share. So always review the draft before sending it. Hiver learns from your corrections over time. When you modify a draft and send it, the model recognizes patterns and improves. If the suggestions repeatedly miss the mark, adjust your templates and training data. We'll cover that later. Encourage your team to provide feedback on the AI responses so that the system continues to improve. Creating and customizing templates. While AI drafts are dynamic, sometimes you need standardized language for policies, procedures, or frequent questions. Hiver lets you create canned responses or templates that you can insert with a click. So we'll go ahead and on the left-hand side, click on Email Templates, and then we'll click on Create Email Template. Give it a name, we can give it a subject if we'd like, and then we can also select a folder. So for the content, we'd post something like this. So for the name, that's something that we could then customize. It'll pull in their order number, and it'll also pull in my name as well. These are all dynamic tags, so that's gonna be super useful. All we need to do is go ahead, so we'll give this a name, we'll just call this test template number 1. Select the folder, we'll call this test folder. And click Save Template. And now we have this email template. You can organize templates into categories and folders, such as returns, shipping, or billing, so that they're easy to find later. Now, when composing an email, you just click the templates icon and select the one that you need. Hiver will insert the text and prompt you to fill in the placeholders. Templates ensure consistency, reduce typing time, and work alongside AI drafts. So, for instance, if the AI draft covers most of the response, but you need to add a policy statement, you can insert a template and edit as needed. So let's come back to our demo shared inbox here. We'll go to one of these emails here and we'll click on reply all, and we'll come down here and we have our Hiver templates down here. So we come to email templates, and here is all templates. We can also search for them, but since we only have one right now, let's go ahead and select that. And here we can go ahead and fill in their placeholder values. So this is something that you'd maybe want to go ahead and just grab beforehand. So we'll call this, who is this to? I think Amanda. Make sure you get this right. Order number 67, your name, Eric, and insert template. And just like that, we can see it filled out their name, the order number, and my name. Using rules to automate workflow. Hiver's power goes beyond drafting emails. Rules let you automate many aspects of email management. A rule is a set of conditions and actions that runs automatically. So for example, you can create a rule that tags any email containing the words refund or return with a refund request label and assigns it to a specific team member. So to set up rules, we'll come up here, click on the Hiver settings, and go to admin panel. And what we're looking for is actually automations. So they have a template library here, which is great to just go ahead and not have to stare at a blank screen. So you can go ahead and get started here. So for example, they've got sentiment-based workflows. So this will escalate and assign when sentiment turns to negative. They've got, we can assign conversations. So assign based on a sender, assign based on a recipient, assign based on a subject, or we can tag conversations. So we can add a tag based on a sender, add tag based on recipient, add tag based on subject, add tag based on email body. So we could, if the email body contains return or refund or issue with order or some combination of those, we could tag it as refund or order issue or something like that. Next, just specify the actions. Assign to a teammate, apply a tag, change the status, or add a note. Rules and automations help categorize and prioritize emails without manual triage. If your inbox receives hundreds of messages a day, automated rules ensure that nothing is overlooked. You can also use rules to trigger auto replies for common questions. For instance, if someone emails outside of business hours, a rule can send a polite message acknowledging receipt and letting the sender know when you'll respond. Combining rules with templates and AI drafts creates a powerful workflow. Messages are sorted automatically, AI suggests responses, and your team can focus on the human aspects of communication. Collaborating with your team. Hiver turns Gmail into a shared workspace. So beyond AI drafts and rules, collaboration features like shared notes, collision alerts, and shared drafts help teams work together seamlessly. So suppose two team members open the same email at the same time. Hiver's collision alert will notify them so they don't both reply. You can also leave internal notes on a conversation, visible only to your team. This is useful for adding context, discussing how to handle a tricky situation, or passing information along when escalating a ticket. Shared drafts allow a senior team member to write or review a response before it's sent. New hires can save a draft and tag a manager for feedback. The manager can make changes, approve the draft, and then send it. This mentorship loop ensures responses meet quality standards and helps new team members learn appropriate tone. So encourage your team to use shared drafts and notes instead of separate email chains or external chat apps. Keeping everything tied to the original conversation reduces confusion. Fine-tuning and monitoring performance. Now, as with any AI-driven tool, continuous improvement makes Hiver more effective. So start by reviewing how well AI drafts match your intended tone and content. If you find errors or omissions, adjust your templates and provide feedback. You can also create custom training data for Hiver's AI by building out template libraries and tagging them appropriately. Over time, the AI will learn from your edits and better reflect your style. Another aspect of fine-tuning involves monitoring key metrics. Hiver's analytics dashboard displays response times, resolution rates, and other performance indicators. So use these statistics to identify bottlenecks or gaps. For example, if response times are high for billing questions, you might need a new template or rule for those cases. So regularly review analytics to discuss improvements with your team during meetings. Data-driven adjustments ensure that the system evolves alongside your business needs. Finally, remember that AI should assist, not replace the human element. Encourage empathy and personalization where appropriate. Even if a draft covers all the necessary information, adding a sentence acknowledging the customer's specific situation can make all the difference. So use AI to handle repetitive tasks so you can invest more time in meaningful interactions. Using Hiver's AI drafts and rules can transform how you handle email, and adopting new tools can feel intimidating. But Hiver's integration with Gmail makes the learning curve gentle. So start small. Activate AI suggestions on a few conversations, create one or two templates, and set up a basic rule. Gradually expand your use as you see the benefits. With thoughtful configuration and regular review, Hiver can free you from repetitive email tasks so you can focus on helping customers and growing your business. So if you want to get started with Hiver, remember we've got that link for you down in the description below. This is an affiliate link, which means we do earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And supporting the channel this way really helps keeps us creating practical, beginner-friendly content to help you learn and leverage AI. So if you end up using them, we thank you so much. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the AI Academy, we make videos that break down artificial intelligence tools, workflows, and strategies to help you stay ahead of the curve, whether you're a creator, entrepreneur, or just curious about what AI can do. But other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.